What is up, everyone? So recently a question came up between two friends of mine about turret and hull combinations. Now, you know that I've tried a bunch of different ones on this channel, and I enjoy doing that. But the question that came up was, what is better? Striker or Smoky? Striker or Smoky? What about hulls? Viking or Hunter? I have one friend who really likes Striker and Hunter. It'll be 5222Superman. Another friend, Unleash, who really likes Viking and Smoky. So here's what we're gonna do. They're gonna fight some 1v1s, and then they're gonna do a matchmaking battle. And then we're gonna just look at them, and we're gonna see how they compete against each other. Now, I do know that the battles have already taken place. The Striker Hunter player, 5222Superman, has M4 equipment and was using his drone, which gave him a lot of advantages. Unleash, his equipment is only M3.5. So there are some advantages to the Striker player, and you will see that. But I still want you to see the video, because I think it'll be interesting to see how these two go against each other. Now these are 1v1s, so obviously real battles aren't 1v1, but at least you'll get some idea of how different players, different combinations play against each other. Alright, so let's dive into the gameplay. Alright, here is the first game. This is going to be from Unleashed's perspective. They're going to be playing on Parma, and they are playing deathmatch. So I think this battle we're going to show it from his perspective, and then the second battle we will show from 5222Superman. So it should be interesting. Smoky and Hunter. Alright. Superman starts out with an early Hunter overdrive, and it looks like Unleashed didn't realize that overdrives were in the game. So there's a few things that could have been turned off, as I said. Micro upgrades and drones. Superman has a booster drone, Unleashed does not. There's a little frame rate, but Unleashed is able to get the kill. That was a nice job. So it looks like Unleash is using the high damage alt on his Smoky, so it lowers the reload and increases damage because he's dealing over 1,000 damage with each shot. So that's interesting. I haven't actually seen somebody use that. So now this is where Smoky is going to excel, being able to do instant damage. At long range, he can dodge those shots of Superman. He does not want to cut in close. He should have grabbed the double damage. Now that was a nice shot by Superman. He's not going to do that. Yep. He's not going to win standing in the line of fire. So something interesting to note, he does always equip double damage first, which does give him quick damage potential, but it also allows him to be one-shot a lot more easily, especially given the fact that Superman does have the booster drone. So the slow-moving missiles at this range should be easier to dodge. You would think. So he's low on health. He needs to get a repair kit and find that double damage. There is a double damage. Unfortunately, he hasn't been picking up the boxes. So Superman's just going to get an easy kill there. It's going to spawn in. He does use speed boost even though there is a speed box right there, and he uses double damage even though there is double damage right there. And it looks like supplies have no cooldown, so smart supplies are off, so that's interesting. I didn't notice that. So they can actually use their supplies at any point in time, so that's relevant to know. But I think typically I want to grab the boxes. That was a waste of an overdrive there, so which means Unleash is about to unleash complete death. Yep. It may not have been the best use of it since he had Superman on the ropes. He needs to get this double damage box as soon as possible. Yep, he's gonna go double damage. Shot him. Yep, so I think the biggest thing is Striker has this ability to just one-shot Viking. If Viking doesn't have armor, he needs to get... Oh, He's got those boxes there that he should grab first, so he has his other drugs ready for later use, but he is not. Superman just shot the wall, which is a big deal because he's injured, although he did grab that repair kit. I think repair kits are worth more for Superman since Unleash can... Oh, wow. 2,000 damage. That was big. Grab that double damage. So Superman's going to deal damage to himself. Okay, this is big because if he can... He needs to get up close. Okay. Use that self-damage. Now you got to charge in there. Make him hurt himself. You're not going to win that fight. Yep. So right now, Superman is in the lead, 6-4. But it's interesting, even with the drones, even with the M4 versus M3, they are doing decently well against each other. He's big, he can't deal so much damage against him anymore. He needs to charge in there close. Superman, okay, grab that double damage. That's a big deal. Unleashes a Legend 23. He just wasted another overdrive. He can get in close if he just aims. Turn your turret, Unleash. Turn your turret. Don't be like a noob. Alright, good kill. Good kill. There's a repair kit. So that is two, yes, as Superman remarks, that is two overdrives that he has wasted. They recently nerfed. Now this is where Unleash can succeed. Nice shot, 2,000 damage. If he can play this long-range game, Smoky is much better at the long-range game than Striker's. That's funny given the fact that Striker has essentially unlimited range, but Smoky can strike from just instantly, whereas Striker, those missiles take a long time to cross the distance. So looks like Superman's going to win this engagement, but wow. Alright, that splash damage. Nice job. Nice job. His overdrive is almost full. Now another thing to notice, Hunter's overdrive fills faster than Viking's, so Superman should be able to get more overdrives than Unleash. Now we have seen Superman waste two of his overdrives, just he hasn't adjusted to the new distance. Now this is a fight he wants to take. He wants to get up there so he can get some... Okay. Just waste a shot. He's getting fire on him. He used his repair kit, so he does have the advantage. That's a critical. He's coming in closer. Stay back. Do not get overdrived. Superman is lagging all over the place like a boss. Lol. And they both tell each other. I don't know how Superman teleported like that. But Hunter's overdrive recently got nerfed a little bit. It was essentially the strongest overdrive in the game. Use your thing. Get a kill there. Nice. Good job. It was the most powerful overdrive, and he needs to go get up on the hills and get double armor so he doesn't get one shot, because he's about to die. There's a box. Okay, so close. It's funny the way that the chat works. It looks like Superman says lag, Unleash says lag? As if he didn't... But yes, we both saw it. So Hunter's overdrive got nerfed a bit. Wow, Striker is so good. Even with double damage. That's that booster that's causing trouble. And that's probably the biggest difference in this battle. He needs to not use double armor. Grab the box. Good. Good, good, good. If you can grab a box, grab that instead of using a supply. Alright, nice shot, nice shot. Trying to talk about Hunter, for crying out loud. Hunter was so good. You could just charge in and just shift a whole bunch of enemy tanks. And now they have to be a little bit more tightly packed in order to get full value. So if he charges in, yep, there's number 3. So he's so used to that having good range, and it just doesn't anymore. He might be able to get a self-destruct. He did not. Okay. The game is tied 10-10. So Unleash was actually in the lead there for a moment, which is really surprising given given the difference in equipment being used currently. And I think this is the type of map that Smoky does well in. You're not going to win that fight, though. Oh, he missed. That was a bad shot. Superman is out of supplies. He needs to get in there right now. You cannot die. This is bad. He has no supplies. Alright, well, that didn't work out too well. Close game, though. These two players are playing well. Alright, so... Yep. He doesn't seem to have double damage. It's unfortunate that he lost that opportunity to take him out. Okay, that's fair. Everything is undone. He was able to take him out without taking any damage, so it's like he has just spawned in. He's got full drugs. and he V1. If he can keep it close, allows Superman to do that self-damage. That booster drone is causing those extra damage. He shouldn't be able to almost one-shot him. Okay. It may not be a special alt on Smoky. It may just be the regular version. Okay, that time he got him, so he's dead. So fourth overdrive worked. So Superman's been able to use 4 overdrives. Unleash has used 2. So we're just seeing the difference in the power level between the overdrives of Hunter. Hunter definitely has a better overdrive. Just being able to use it more times in the game. He needs to use his repair kit. His repair kit was gone, actually. Wow. Okay. Get across and get that double damage. There he is. Okay. Stay back. Do not charge in. Do not charge in. Do not charge in. You win the long game if you can keep at a distance. Now, why don't you go get that box? He needs to go get that box, and then he does get one shot. So Superman has pulled ahead. 14-12. His accuracy with Striker is impressive. I've played... okay, he used his overdrive there. Do a lot of damage. So both overdrives essentially, okay, go grab those boxes. Don't just your drugs. I guess your drugs or supplies are fine. Now this may be an example of him just being a better player than me. He's just, yeah. The Striker missiles just do way too much damage. I haven't seen the next one, which is going to be in Sandbox. Okay. Nice shot. Alright. That was a good shot. That was 900 damage. He has overdrive, which is why he's charging in. Yep. So overdrive number 5. So right now we're looking at 5 overdrives to 3. 2 minutes left. Superman is up by 2. Okay, so he has full drugs. He's going for the volley fire. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. I guess it did work. Nice shot. Got to pull in close. Now you know he doesn't have overdrive. Make that self-damage do work for you. You're not going to... Yep, there you go. He took a lot of damage hanging back when he should have just charged in. His drugs are going to be out. He needs to go grab... Okay, he does have double damage. I guess at this point he's dead if he gets hit, so he just has to not get hit, which isn't going to work. Superman quickly moves into a position where he can take him out. He needs to interrupt this repair kit. Okay, he may have been able to. We're also seeing right now how good Hunter's overdrive is. Yep. Even though he failed twice, he was able to get 3 overdrives off of him successfully. And each one led to a kill. So imagine if he had succeeded 5 times. Shots. I don't know if this is the battle that he wants. This is a little bit too far for Smoky. It's just hard to hit the shots. He's shooting behind him a little bit. That was a good shot. Come on, you gotta get around the right corner. There you go. Go. You got his butt sticking out. He's out of drugs. You gotta charge now. Good shot. Now see, why would he just use his repair kit? He was at like 90% health. Notice that the Striker does a lot less damage when he doesn't have booster drone. Just relevant to notice. Just, I think it's good to point that out. And that's just a one-shot kill. It's hard to fight against being one-shot. Just nothing you can do. Okay, he does have his overdrive. Unfortunately, the overdrive is only good for 1 kill, essentially. So, which is fine. Viking's overdrive was really good at the beginning, but either way, Superman wins round 1, 19-18. Alright, round 2. Now this video, I'm going to show this from Superman's perspective. This is in Sandbox. He's already one-shot Unleash, so the reason why there's one score, essentially, Unleash drove forward, only equipped speed, and Superman just fired with full drugs and one-shot him. So, so that is why the score is the way that it is. Nice job waiting for the double damage. Unleash knew that the only way he was going to get Superman is if he could shoot at him with double damage, so he is able to get that. So the score is tied right now, and Superman looks like smart supplies are not turned on in this battle, or they are turned on rather. So Superman is just waiting for that double armor, so he's going to take a big critical right there. That was beautiful, and he should be an easy kill. So suddenly, even though he's down, Unleash has taken the lead. I think game 1 I would give the victory to Unleash, just simply because, yes, he lost by 1 point. Okay. But the fact that, as you can see, Superman has that drone and he's got better equipment. That map just, well, obviously the map also just didn't work. This is a much better map, I think, for him, because he can, yeah, see, I mean, yep, there's just nothing you can do. So notice without booster drone, he is not able to one-shot. The booster drone is a big difference. I don't know why they played with drops. They should have turned the drops off. The drops are kind of a big deal. See, this is just, it's not really fair. He spawns in and there's nothing he can do. So I don't know if this game is going to be as good of a descriptor of, I mean, he's essentially just waiting for, yeah. So, I mean, this is just going to be another time of him getting spawn killed. So I think we're going to do this again, because this just isn't, there's just nothing that he can do, because he's just going to spawn in, and Superman has full supplies. So, when that happens, you've got M4 equipment, drone, and smart supplies. He's just not going to get a lot of value out of that. So. And he does get a kill, so he has Superman shot the wall. So we have a tie game, somehow. I actually don't know how that is. That felt like a bloodbath for a couple minutes. You need to stay away. He just equipped double armor, so yeah, he's going to get a one-shot. So Superman is up 5-4. We have a tight game, though. Felt like a bloodbath, and here's the problem again, is Unleash is trying to hang, using his repair kit, when he's only been hit once, when he doesn't have double armor, so his repair kit's not really getting much value because Superman's just going to take that health away as well. Good use of the wall there. Good use of the wall. Nice. Superman just, yeah. Look, he just sits there waiting for the repair kit to, for his health to get so he can use it. So Superman's just a, there's not a lot of people. And then here we go. I mean, this is just, he's just going to use his overdrive. Unleash uses double damage, which maybe that was the correct call. There. He needs to go get that repair kit. He's just going to get overdrived. Yep. Wow. Unleashed with the clutch overdrive as his own. That was impressive. Alright, I don't know if there's anything that Superman can do here. He's just going to get... Okay. He was low on health. Now, if you notice, Superman's overdrive is almost full, so even though he didn't get value out of it the second time, the first time, he's going to be able to use it here. And that time it works, and he one-shots him. Again, that drone making a big difference. But I hope you can see the difference between Viking and Hunter. Hunter just gives much more opportunities for... And just like that, he's almost dead. So many greater opportunities for use with the overdrive. I mean, he's used it twice, almost 3 times now, and Unleash has used it once. So we're not really seeing much of a speed difference. Now, in a battle where there's a lot of enemies, being able to run in with Viking and, you know, Smoky, Hammer, etc., and just being able to clear out a base, that's a big deal. I think Unleash is dead here. Yeah, nice shot. That was really good. Superman's just been playing Striker and Hunter for a long time. That's his combination, and he does very well with it. And Unleash starts out with double damage again. This is he does this a lot. He uses double damage and then uses a repair kit. Basically, that his starting health is essentially nothing because he just gets shot and has to use his repair kit instantly. Yeah, as we see there. If you were to go double armor and wait for his supplies to come online, he might get more value out of it. Don't go down. Okay, there you go. So maybe he's learned. Unfortunately, Superman has his overdrive ready again. Okay, it was good on him to not use his overdrive. But notice this will be the fourth time he's pressed shift, third time that his overdrive has been fully charged from 0. And we've only seen Unleash use his overdrive once. So, I think he just mined him. Yep, that's funny. That's like the ultimate insult. Scores 13-7 in favor of Superman. This game just hasn't really been a game since the beginning. Just equipped with double damage, so Superman's gonna get close to one-shotting him. Holding that repair kit, which is a big deal. Okay, well now he has an advantage. He kind of misplayed that a little bit. He got away from his repair kit, unfortunately, but scores 13-8. They are playing to 20 again. And that was a big shot. Nice hit by the Smoky there to knock off Superman's aim. He waits a long time to shoot for some reason. I'm not sure why. He's just going to get wrecked here in a shot or two. Yep. Just using his double damage and does 150% of regular damage. Okay, so he would have gotten one shot there. Now he can use his repair kit. He's not turning his turret. Actually, he's aiming for the corner of the tank. That's interesting. It doesn't work so much on Striker, but that's a relevant thing. I was wondering why he was holding his turret cocked a lot to the side, but that actually explains it. He's aiming for the corner of Superman's turret. Just used his overdrive. So there we saw the second use by Unleash. Superman has used his overdrive three times. Yeah, there goes that double damage with drone. So something I remember when I first started was hearing about aiming for the corner of a tank, and that's not something that I've really been able to figure out. I'm just usually trying to hit them. But Unleash has been playing for many years. I think he's been playing since the fourth overdrive. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. He's been playing for many years, so that explains why he is just unconsciously aiming for the corner of Superman's tank. It's just something that you learn. He should have had supplies activated by the time he came into view. That was unfortunate. So we're also seeing just a little bit of weakness with Unleash's drugging. Something to remember, Superman has mostly played during recent times where supplies play a big factor in games. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do there. Unleash has played most of his time in the days before supplies were useful, so he uses supplies a little bit differently than the rest of us. So so that was just a wasted repair kit. So it's just something to notice. Starting out double damage is not typically a good way to go, I would say, simply because you use it and then. So essentially, if you use double armor, you're doubling the hit points of your tank. So if you use double armor and then use a repair kit, you're essentially quadrupling them. Anyways, so that's the game. 20-10. I'm gonna go on to one more. We're gonna do a matchmaking game with the two of them, where they will be on the same team. We'll get to see how they perform. So, all right. So here's the matchmaking game. We're gonna be playing in Iran. Superman and Unleash. This is going to be an assault battle. So we've already seen Superman dominate in assault before, so this will be interesting to see how he does. Now I haven't actually seen how Smoky works in a small cramped map like this. Smoky is much more long distance, but we shall see. I did have Unleash send me the video footage of his side of this battle. Superman records at a little bit better video quality. Unleash's videos have sound, so there's a little bit of give and take. Unfortunately, Superman's video of Parma corrupted, and Unleash's video of this game corrupted as well. So I only have the Parma version from Unleash, and I only have the matchmaking battle from Superman. So Superman's overdrive is ready to roll, and he gets a kill. I would say that's probably a waste, but he's able to get a kill out of the deal. He got taken out by, I guess he just self-destructed. So there was a fire that uses overdrive at the same time. He and Unleash are on the top. There is Unleash using his, what is that, Taiga paint, looks like. So Superman is shooting into the dome like a boss, as if that actually does something. For some reason, I see a lot of tanky players shoot under the dome, and it doesn't do anything. So I'm wondering if there's like something that I don't know that other players do know. And Dave and Unleash spamming the repair kits like bosses. Superman is gonna shoot a tree just to send a message, and he's gonna get wrecked. He does get a kill out of it though somehow. Unleash must have just used his overdrive, because he got a bunch of quick kills if you look on the top right of the screen. So that fire isn't turning his turret. There we go. Yes, he was just attacking somebody else. Superman just did 4,000 damage. That was impressive. It's that booster drone. Yep, he's gonna take out that light hull with ease. Alright, so I think there's a good, wow, that was good timing on that shot. I think there's a good opportunity to use double damage if there's a quick shot that you can take. Unleash is in third place with, well, 7 kills, 3 deaths, just like Superman. Got a Gauze Wasp player. That's an interesting combination. I don't know how good it would be, but I like Wasp, and Gauze seems to be a strong turret, so maybe it's got some merit to it. Alright, so it takes one for the team. Unleash, wow, leading the team with 10 kills. He told me he wasn't necessarily focused on capping as much, because the red team was just doing a great job with capping. Superman needs to grab this double damage box. Okay, never mind. That Magnum, potentially the most dangerous combo in the game right now, is no match for Superman's Striker. Caps again is 50 to 37. He uses overdrive and one-shots the... Wow, that booster drone is doing all sorts of damage. That's impressive. I think Striker is a bit OP. They recently nerfed the 4-rocket version of the uranium ult, and he was going to quit playing Striker, but I'm glad he hasn't, because he's kicking butt. 425 points. Unleash in third place. I think the difference between the two is they have very similar stats. Unleash hasn't been capping as much. But besides that, they're... Wow. Magnum with Hornet is one of the most powerful combos in the game right now. Here's a Fire Hunter. Another easy one-shot kill. Booster drone is excellent. I'm going to have to try that someday. Unfortunately, all of these things are expensive, and even worse to micro upgrade. That Hunter is proving very difficult to kill. And Superman goes down. Unleash just used his overdrive again and unleashed a volley of 3 kills within seconds, so that's impressive. And that'll pop him up high on the scoreboard. Superman's charging in, and that'll be the game. 17 kills, 7 deaths. Unleash 15 kills, 6 deaths. So shout out to both of those guys. Yeah, game well played. All right, at the end of the day, I think the ultimate match win has to go to 5222Superman. You were able to see just a lot of just the way he plays. I mean, you've seen it over and over and over in the videos. Well done to that guy. I think, though, it's not as much of a difference as the games would have shown. Again, we've talked about he had the booster drone M4 equipment versus M3. and the sandbox game just wasn't using drops and smart supplies just seems like a bad idea when you can use supplies as well. But all that to being said, he played very well. Unleashed played very well too, especially in the Parma game. I think if they had equal equipment, he would have taken that. So I would say there was probably 1-1 between the two of them. And then the last game was just they were both just dominating. So I think I would say that Smoky is easier to use. I don't know though. He was shooting a lot at the corner of the tank, and that knocked off Superman's aim several times. But man, Stryker, just a lot of those shots are just so hard to hit with those slow-moving missiles, and Superman did a great job with that. So between the two of them, I think if I was good at both of them, I would have to choose Stryker and Hunter. Hunter's just, I mean, it's just such a great hull. It's so much better than Viking in many regards, especially just the fact that he used his overdrive, you know, at least 50% more times than Unleashed, which is a big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Hope you enjoyed. I think I'd love to do another one. Maybe we can get even equipment. But I appreciate those two guys taking their challenge. Unleashed challenged Superman. That Smoky and Viking were the best. Superman uses Stryker, Hunter solely. So it was cool to see that two of them duking it out. And I think they both performed really well. So thanks for watching, and I'll say bye for now.